stop for a minute here and let's think about evolution. It's a great illustration because I suppose that there's one thing, one anti-Christian position that you can almost take for granted in the modern world among unbelievers, is they're going to believe in evolution. There are other things as well, but this is widespread. And it's so widespread that people who have never read so much as a book or a pamphlet, and in many cases, I dare say, even a paragraph of the opposite point of view, people who have done no research whatsoever will nevertheless say with all the confidence in the world that we know man evolved from lower life forms. And when I run into people like that, and again, trying not to cut them to ribbons or to be rude or anything, but I say, okay, now let me see if I understand what you're saying here. On your outlook, at one time there was nothing, and then there was a big bang, and then there was something. Did I have that right? Okay. And then after that, this something, this material, whatever it was, that was unliving, inorganic, started living. Life just started. Oh, okay. And now let me get you right. And after the nothing that became something, the immaterial that became living material went on a few more years, then it became intelligent living stuff. So non-intelligence begat intelligence. Is that right? Oh, okay. And then after that, intelligent amoral or non-moral material became moral. And you say, yeah. And when they say these things, you look at them, do you have any idea of what you're asking me to believe? Something came from nothing, life came from non-life, intelligence came from non-intelligence, and morality came from non-morality. Yeah. That's how we just take that for granted, you know. And I look at that, and I say, I cannot believe a grown man would believe such silly things. And then I go on to point out that in every other area of their life, they dispute those very premises. They do not believe that life comes from non-life. They do not believe intelligence comes from non-intelligence. Morality comes from non-morality. And illustrations of that are given. And sometimes, you know, God, by the Holy Spirit, opens their eyes to see the foolishness of it. And sometimes they just swallow those kind of contradictions without any problem.